Got it.
Welcome everybody. This is kind of a different video because normally my videos are somewhat scripted. This one isn't though. Today I have a special guest. Welcome on, SWFTE. It's
Hello.
been a long time since me and him
Yeah,
have
it
done
has.
a video, just me and him. It's not like a
I,
podcast episode.
I think the one that we did last together was the Return to Arkham video, if I'm not mistaken. That am I right? That was almost 2 years ago, I think. Maybe it was no, it was probably 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that
And
was a
we've
long time
we've
ago.
been like best friends at like since then. It's not like we've hated each
Yeah.
other or anything.
No, we started being friends
That's
way before that too,
crazy.
in 2019.
We
No,
did the most goated song of all time. What more
we
can I say?
did.
You guys can go check that out. I'll leave that
You should
link
go check it
below,
out.
as
It's
well
on
as
both our
Swifty's
Spotify's.
social media and all that. So, but yeah, today is not about our music though. Today is about us being what we do best, and that is being virgins. And today we're gonna be talking about Gotham Knights, a game that me and him have been really hyping up since we became friends, which is like what, late 2018, early 2019.
Yeah.
Let's just jump into you guys read the title, you saw the thumbnail. Today me and him are going to
Mhm.
be talking about what we think Gotham Knights needs to succeed as a game, because right now Gotham Knights, even though me and him are really excited, like this is me personally, this is my most hyped game for this year, even though
Me
I've
too.
played plenty of games that came out this year and they've all been great so far. Gotham Knights is the one I've looked forward to the most, ever
Yeah.
since, like I said, early 2019. I remember all the Arkham 2019 stuff, bro. That was crazy.
It was such a fun time to be an Arkham fan, I think, because there was so much stuff going
It was such a
around. It
fun
was you
time, but it
didn't
was
know
also
it was
so
true.
disappointing.
It was. I agree. There
Yeah,
was there was
it,
there was
it
too
felt
much
like
hype
Fight Club. I'm
around
not gonna lie.
there was too much hype around things that we didn't even know about. Like we were just basically
Yeah,
people were just making shit up, and we were like, "Oh, that's gonna happen."
but yeah,
That's the
this
best
isn't
way to
about
describe it.
what rumors have been in the past, because the game's coming out now in less than 3 months, I believe. And
Well,
the promotion for this game has not been good at all.
no, it's been ass. Like
It's
swamp
been
ass. That's how bad.
absolutely god it it's been god awful since 2019, and the game wasn't even confirmed then, because they've canceled like 16 games before that, but that's a whole different video that we can discuss.
Yeah,
Right
that's like a
now, though,
2 hour
I think we
discussion.
need to get into what we think the game really needs to succeed, because there are a lot of things that this game could do that it's not doing right now.
Yeah,
So,
I can.
Swifty, would you like to start off with a point that you would like to
Yeah,
get
sure.
across? You eco
Well,
terrorist. I don't know why that makes you sound like
well, okay, so
it's not
I
about
think I think both of us
doesn't matter
mainly.
who we are. What matters is our plan.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Just out of nowhere. Why the world betray me? Go check out our room
Where's my
episode
money?
of the podcast, by the way, if you haven't already.
Yeah, go check it out, guys. No, so I think for Gotham Knights to succeed, my first point would be this: the gameplay. Now, look, I understand that it's going to be different than Arkham, but and I'm excited for that. That's one of the things I'm excited for, is to see what they're going to do. And obviously, it looks more RPG. It looks more like Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey kind of vibes, but
Except
it needs to
Odyssey
appeal.
sucked. Origins
Yeah,
pretty.
Odyssey sucked. Or Origins is good. Odyssey sucked, and Valhalla is mid. Um, but I think the issue with that is they're releasing this game for Arkham fans. I mean, who else are you going to release the game for? You're not going to release it for Spider-Man fans. They're releasing it for people who love Batman and for people who've been waiting for another Arkham game. Now we're not getting another Arkham game, but we're getting something that's similar to that, and in my opinion, something that is potentially going to be almost on par with the Arkham games if done right. But the gameplay has to be good, and every gameplay trailer we've gotten is is very mixed in my opinion. It's like there's some aspects that I think are really
Except
really
for
good.
Batgirl.
Yeah, and I think there's aspects that are bad. But I don't think, and you and I have talked about this before. I don't necessarily think it's the game. I think it's the people playing the game. They're getting the worst devs to play the games,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks god
They're getting the
awful.
janitor who doesn't even get paid
Yes. Like you'll just see the guy that was
They're
playing
getting the
Red Hood did
unpaid
the
intern
dumbest
like, hey,
stuff.
bro, can you play as Red Hood real quick?
Like, oh yeah, man, sure. How much? An extra dollar. All right, man. But
Add an extra dollar to your whole salary. By the way, you're fired tomorrow. I have to cut off half our staff.
but I think yeah, that's my first point is that the gameplay. I don't want it to be Arkham gameplay. I already know that it's going to be different, but it has to be fluent and cohesive to where the player is not going to be like, okay, this is trash. I hate this. Um, it just has to
See,
be
here's the thing
fluent.
though. I feel like it will be fluid because what I've seen, even though the devs are absolutely god awful at the game, at their own game,
Yeah, exactly. That's the sad
it
part.
looks very reminiscent of the Insomniac Spider-Man games to an extent.
Mm, I can see where you're coming from with that.
So I feel like in that regard that the combat will be fluid. It's just I don't know. I feel like that they're not really showing off the gameplay the way that they could in the trailers that they have been releasing over time. Which I
No,
mean,
they're
they have
not.
been progressively getting better with all the character trailers that have been releasing.
They have. Um, whoop, sorry, I dropped a book. The Batgirl trailer just released. I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago at the time of this recording, and that was a really good
Mm-hmm.
trailer. And it got me 10 times more hyped for the game than I already was, and I was already really hyped. You and I both are, but that trailer was just like, man, I really want to play as Batgirl now, and I really want to delve into the story. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited for it. So I hope the Red Hood trailer is really good. Hope it's better than the Batgirl trailer, so that it gives us even more hype.
One thing that I think that Gotham Knights needs to succeed. This kind of goes with gameplay because it's the same kind of gripe that you have is that the developers who are playing this game for the gameplay trailers and all that aren't doing a good job at playing the game. So I personally think that the developers need, or WB Montreal and all them, they need to release a demo, a beta, if you want to call it that. I feel like that's something that just to try to kind of win players over again. I think they need to release something along the lines of that, like to the public.
Yeah.
Because really just showing off the gameplay like they have been obviously isn't cutting it. Everyone I've seen on social media and all that's really for good reason criticizing the gameplay. And then you also have the point like that we've been bringing up 24/7 in this video so far is that the developers playing the game in the trailers isn't doing a good job at all, which really does hurt the marketing of the game, in my opinion, and a lot of
It
other
does.
people's opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's not really anything more I can really elaborate with that. It's just I personally feel like that Gotham Knights needs a public demo or beta or whatever you want to call it to try to win back the players. Because I know that a demo for the game has been really discussed recently a lot by the Arkham community and everyone who's excited for the game. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that as well. It's just I feel like to win players back, that's the route they need to go instead of dropping a new character trailer. Which the character trailers have been good so far. Each one gets progressively better. I really like the Batgirl one and the Red Hood one. I hope it's good because the last little bit of Red Hood gameplay we've seen was not played well at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much my one of my main points. If you have anything to add to that,
No, I don't.
all right. Do you have any other points that you would like to get across that you think that Gotham Knights needs to succeed?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, they're going up against a fierce competitor, which is two competitors really. Is they're going up against the Arkham games and they're going up against the Arkham fans. So the issue
I thought you
there
were
is
going to say
obviously
Insomniac Spider-Man games. I was like, oh, this is going to turn political.
I think it's harder to go up against the fans than it is against the Arkham games because the fans are ruthless. A game is just a game. A game can't hurt another game, actually. But the fans will just demolish this game if it's not on par with Arkham. But the fans really have to come to their senses and be like, it's not supposed to be Arkham. It's not meant to be Arkham. It's meant to be something new and different.
Here's the thing. something that I could add on to that is that something that the game needs to succeed is to differentiate itself more from Arkham. Because
Right.
even with them saying it's not in the Arkhamverse, it's not in the Arkhamverse, they've really been marketing the game like it kind of is.
Yeah.
Like, especially with the Batman dying thing, that kind of leads off of the Nightfall protocol from Arkham Knight. So any
Right.
casual players who have played Arkham Knight and maybe heard about it, and now they're seeing the Gotham Knights trailer and they're like, oh man, this is going to be a sequel. And then they're going to get
Right.
the game and they're going to be like, oh, this is nothing like the Arkham. This is trash. Like that's
Right.
exactly what I'm scared will happen when the game
Yeah.
comes out, because again, just poor marketing. That's really the main
Yeah.
thing that the game needs to succeed, is better marketing.
Right. But my and to add to your kind of point is what my initial point was going to be is that in order to differentiate themselves from the Arkham games, they have to tell a story that's unique to themselves. Um, and I'm hoping that when
Mm-hmm.
we play this, and also that tailgates into we need just a good story in general. And I have high hopes that this is going to be a good story. I really don't think
I
they're going to give
am
us a
very
bad
hopeful
game.
for one thing. What I
What's
am
that?
very hopeful though for is that they have confirmed no Joker.
Yeah, did they confirm it? They actually confirmed it.
Yeah, recently at San Diego Comic-Con, when they showed off the
Oh,
Batgirl trailer, they confirmed that, and they showed off some other skins and stuff like that. Bro, the Jim Lee skins that they just recently showed off, fire.
I didn't see them. Oh no, I did see
Bro,
them. I think I did see them. Maybe I did, but maybe throw them up on the screen if your video of it.
they're exclusive to the deluxe edition, which makes me want to buy the deluxe edition.
Damn it!
They're goated, bro. They might release them, but I think right now they're only on for the deluxe. Same thing with like the PlayStation exclusive content for Arkham Knight, where it was like at first on launch, it was only that stuff was only for PlayStation, and then after a while they put it on other consoles.
Yeah, I think they'll probably, you know, give
Yeah,
give it to you eventually. But who the hell knows?
yeah.
I don't know. It's tempting though to make you
Back
want to buy it, but I'm not.
back
I
to the
don't want to spend
video.
$90. Yeah, I just think it has to have an engaging story, and most of all, it has to be an original story, unique story to them, and not to misconstrue it with the Arkham games. I really want a story that's so different from the Arkham games. I mean, yes, it's still Batman, it's still Gotham. You can't make a story that's like insanely departed from that aspect, but I want twists and turns. I want really interesting character
Gotham
arcs.
Knights in
You know,
space.
oh my god, for Fast and Furious vibes. You believe they're going to space now?
That's going to be the sequel. Build a
Yeah,
bat rocket.
the Bucket. Do you have any other
The
points?
bucket pussy. Imagine.
Oh, I should have known you were going to bring that up. Can you imagine?
Oh, repeat your question.
No. I was just asking if you had any other points that you wanted to say, because mainly I think my points are just have a good story and have good gameplay. And I think, although I would prefer a better story than gameplay, although gameplay makes a difference, but for me, games are all about the story. So yeah, I want a great story with really
Yeah.
good gameplay.
Well, I think really for a game to be really good, I feel like that the both of them have to be balanced out, the gameplay and the story.
I
That's
agree.
not really something I think that it needs to have, because I think every game to an extent needs that. What I've seen people say is that it really needs to differentiate itself from Arkham, which is what we've really talked about before.
Mhm.
That's like the main thing I've seen everyone say, is that it needs to differentiate itself from Arkham. Because I feel like that is really hurting the game. Also, the one thing that I really hope that they don't do with the game, that I feel like needs to be addressed right now, is that they should not rush the game at all. I know that
No.
they've delayed it several times and they've canceled several games to make Gotham Knights. That they really shouldn't they really shouldn't like rush this game, or else we'll have another like I especially don't want another Cyberpunk on our hands, but also like another Avengers would be like, I know they're not doing like games as a service like Avengers. I really hope it just doesn't come out just like an uncooked mess of a game. Like I really hope they take their time with it.
Yeah, I agree. I would rather wait an extra couple months than get something that's unfinished because they wanted to rush it out because they felt pressured by the studio.
With
So
games like this that are like big AAA superhero games and stuff like that, I feel like I feel like the developers need to take as much time as they need to.
yes, I agree. I mean, think about it.
So
Arkham Knight
like,
got
even if it
delayed.
does mean like we gotta wait another year, like I would be fine with that, knowing the game's coming out great.
Yeah, I mean, Arkham Knight got delayed twice, from what I remember it. Everybody always remembers the
Well,
delay
Gotham
from
Knights
like
was already delayed twice after being
right,
rumored since 2019.
right, and I mean, Knight was supposed to come out in 2014, and then it got delayed to January 2015. Then it got delayed to June 2015, and then it finally came out. But it was like,
And then the
it was a lot
PC
of
version
waiting.
of it sucked, but we don't talk about that.
Right. No. But although Gotham Knights is a rare example of a game that looks and feels amazing, but just did not live up to the expectations. So I'm hoping that this game, the looks are a little finicky, but to me, it's kind of expected because it's a single player game as well as a co-op game. So comparing it to Arkham, I can't stand seeing like these TikTok videos and YouTube shorts. Well, it's not Arkham level graphics. I'm like, yeah, no shit, it's not Arkham level graphics. It's not the same kind of game. It's not like
Yeah,
you can't compare that. I mean, Arkham Knight looks incredible to this
that's really
day, but it's not the same kind of game.
yeah. I think Arkham Knight's one of the best looking games like of all time, to be honest.
So do I. I think it's on par with games of current gen. I think it looks that good still.
Yeah. Which is why if they remaster that game, it's going to be just an absolute just ass ton to,
Oh, dude, that'll
run
be
on a
real life,
PS5.
bro. That'll be real life.
It's just a live action film. They're just putting the
It
Batman
literally
on a
is.
PS5 disc.
But yeah,
But
I think that's all my points.
Yeah, that's all of my points too. Tell us in the comments below, guys, what you guys think that Gotham Knights needs to succeed as a game. We really want to hear your guys' opinions, because this has really been discussed a lot recently with the poor marketing decisions that we've been seeing, and then of course the Batgirl trailer coming out being awesome. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go check out SWFTE. Go check out our podcast. All that will
Check
be
out
linked
our
down
song.
below. Go check out our song. Yeah. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
People laugh when I walk the streets, while I smile the sun starts to beat on my face, so sad and so long for the day. What more can I say?
Once people start acting fake you, they start to hate you, start to show you their true nature. Even if they ain't a huge hater, everybody's just a bag chaser. Even to the small and bad players, in the worst times, yeah, I've had to cater. Even if I wish I didn't just listen right to these lyrics that I'm hating, I have forgiven, but for some of them it's like good riddance. I've tried to explain, and some people say I like to complain, but this song is where I come to refrain about how I've just wasted my days.
People laugh when I walk the streets, while I smile the sun starts to beat on my face, so sad and so long for the day. What more can I say?
Keep applying this added pressure, always feels like it's now or never. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm that clever, but I'm the guy on the sidelines like I'll make a hit. I'm the guy who takes the hit and gets backstabbed, and I handle this. Got no friends left cause I'm dangerous. Like I'm the one who's gotta plead the fifth way I'll get away scot-free. It was a lie when you said that you got me. Almost feels like you never cared, honestly. But when it comes to that added pressure, sometimes you gotta take a drastic measure, cause I'm the one who made all too better. Tone it down, I can never
I smile, the sun starts to beam on my face, so sad and so long for the day. What